Forget that overpriced, glorified fat they try to pass off as Wagyu back home. You know the kind, those slabs of meat that cost an arm and a leg but leave you wondering what all the fuss is about. I'm talking about the real deal, the stuff of legends. The kind of Wagyu that makes food critics weep and chefs bow in reverence. The kind of beef that melts on your tongue like a whispered promise. It's not just food, it's an experience, a moment of culinary nirvana. We're going straight to the source, baby, to the lush pastures and serene landscapes where these magnificent creatures are raised. Japan, the land of the rising sun, and some seriously dedicated cattle ranchers. These folks pour their heart and soul into every aspect of raising Wagyu. We're talking generations of tradition, special diets, and massages. Yes, massages. These cows are treated like royalty. Yeah, you heard me right? These cows live better than most people on this planet. They get pampered, fed the best, and live stress-free lives. This ain't your average travel show, kids. We're diving deep into the heart of Japanese cuisine, exploring the countryside, the people, the culture. We're diving deep into the heart of Japanese cuisine, exploring the countryside, the people, the culture. From the meticulous preparation by master chefs to the vibrant cultural festivals, we're leaving no stone unturned. We'll hit the bustling streets of Tokyo, wander through ancient temples in Kyoto, and maybe even catch a sumo wrestling match or two. So buckle up, Buttercup. This journey is going to be as rich and varied as the flavors of Japan itself. It's going to be a wild ride, full of unexpected twists and turns and unforgettable experiences. You might even learn a thing or two about life, death, and the pursuit of the perfect steak. So stay tuned, because this is one adventure you won't want to miss. Tokyo, a city that slams into you like a shot of bad sake. Loud, chaotic, and exhilarating. Skyscrapers claw at the sky, neon signs burn bright enough to read by, and the streets pulse with a frenetic energy that's both intoxicating and terrifying. It's a city of contrasts, where ancient tradition rubs shoulders with hyper-modernity. You can find a 1,000-year-old temple tucked away down a side street, just steps from a shop selling robots and anime figurines. And the food, man, from Michelin-starred sushi dens to late-night ramen stalls, Tokyo is a culinary playground. But let's be honest, you're here for one thing: Wagyu. And trust me, this city does not disappoint. But before we get our hands dirty with some prime cuts, let's take a walk on the wild side, explore the underbelly of this beast, and see what makes Tokyo tick. Shibuya Crossing. They call it the world's busiest intersection. And they ain't lying. Thousands of people, all moving with a strange, synchronized chaos. It's enough to make your head spin, but damn if it ain't a sight to behold. Get lost in the crowd. Let the energy wash over you. And keep an eye out for the fashion. It's a wild mix of high-end couture and street style that could only exist in Tokyo. After you've had your fill of the human tide, duck into a backstreet izakaya. These smoky little pubs are where salarymen go to unwind after a long day. And they offer a glimpse into the real Tokyo, the one tourists rarely see. Grab a seat at the counter, order some yakitori and a cold beer, and soak it all in. This is where the real cultural exchange happens, folks. Need a break from the sensory assault? I hear you. Even the most hardened urban explorer needs a moment of peace and quiet. Luckily, Tokyo's got you covered. Head to Sensoji Temple, Tokyo's oldest Buddhist temple. The air here is thick with incense, and the crowds, while still present, seem to move with a different energy, hushed and respectful. Wander the grounds, marvel at the intricate architecture, and maybe even catch a glimpse of a traditional ceremony. It's a reminder that beneath the glittering facade, Tokyo is a city with a deep and ancient soul. And if temples aren't your thing, there's always the Shinjuku-Joen National Garden. This oasis of calm in the heart of the city is the perfect place to escape the crowds and find a moment of zen. Kyoto, a city that whispers the secrets of Japan's past while embracing the present with grace. If Tokyo is the hyperactive, rebellious teenager of Japan, then Kyoto is the wise, elegant grandmother. A place where time seems to stand still, offering a serene counterpoint to Tokyo's frenetic energy. This is where emperors once ruled, their presence still felt in the ancient palaces and temples that dot the landscape. Where geishas still glide through the streets, their movements a dance of timeless elegance and mystery. And where ancient traditions are preserved with a reverence that borders on the sacred. Every ceremony, every practice is a link to a rich cultural heritage. Forget your neon lights and skyscrapers. Here it's all about wooden temples, traditional tea houses, and the quiet beauty of simplicity. Gardens designed to inspire contemplation, with stone pathways and koi ponds that invite you to pause and reflect. The pace of life is slower here, more deliberate. It's a place where every step, every breath, is taken with intention. It's a place to breathe deep, savor the moment, and find a sense of peace that is often elusive in our fast-paced world. And appreciate the beauty of simplicity. From the minimalist interior designs to the elegant tea sets, every detail is a testament to the art of living. But don't let the tranquility fool you. Kyoto's got a pulse, a rhythm that beats in harmony with its ancient roots, albeit a more subtle one than Tokyo. As dusk falls, lantern lights illuminate the quiet alleyways, casting a warm glow on the cobblestone streets. Beneath the surface, this ancient city is alive with a rich culture of artisans, each dedicated to their craft. Chefs and artists, all keeping traditions alive while pushing boundaries in their own way. Their work is a blend of the old and the new, a testament to Kyoto's enduring spirit, all keeping traditions alive while pushing boundaries in their own way. Modern art installations and innovative cuisine coexist with centuries-old practices. So ditch the bullet train, hop on a bicycle, and let's explore the heart and soul of Japan. Pedal through scenic routes, discover hidden gems, and immerse yourself in the timeless beauty of Kyoto. Trust me, after the sensory overload of Tokyo, you'll be ready for a little peace and quiet. Kyoto offers a sanctuary, a place to recharge and reconnect with what truly matters. Fushimi Inari Shrine. Remember that scene in Memoirs of a Geisha with all the red gates? This is it. Thousands of them, winding their way up the mountainside like a dragon's back. It's a powerful sight, and one that's sure to stick with you long after you've left Kyoto. As you walk through the seemingly endless tunnels of red, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. Legend has it that each gate was donated by a business hoping for good fortune. Looking at the sheer number of them, it seems like the fox god Inari has been a busy deity. Take your time, soak up the atmosphere, and maybe even leave a prayer of your own. Who knows? It might just bring you good luck. Or at the very least, some killer Instagram shots. Let's be honest, all this temple hopping and cultural immersion can be exhausting. Time to recharge those batteries, and what better way to do it than with a traditional Japanese tea ceremony? Now, I'm not talking about some tourist trap with watered-down green tea and stale cookies. I'm talking about the real deal, the kind of ceremony that's been practiced for centuries, where every movement is precise, every gesture imbued with meaning. Find a traditional tea house, preferably one tucked away down a quiet alley, and prepare to enter a world of serenity and grace. As you sip the bittersweet matcha, you'll feel your worries melt away, replaced by a sense of peace and tranquility. And who knows, you might even learn a thing or two about Japanese hospitality, mindfulness, and the art of living in the moment. Now that's something worth traveling for, isn't it? Forget Tokyo, forget Kyoto. Sure, they have their charm, their history, their elegance, but if you really want to know Japan, you come to Osaka to eat. This city is a goddamn wonderland of incredible street food, Michelin-starred restaurants, and everything in between. It's a place where food isn't just a meal, it's an experience, a journey, a story told through flavors and textures. Walk down any street in Osaka, and the smells will hit you like a shot of good whiskey. The aroma of sizzling meats, the sweet scent of pastries, the tang of pickled vegetables, all mingling in the air, creating a symphony of scents that beckon you to explore further. It's a city that lives to eat, and trust me, you'll want to join in. From the bustling markets to the quiet, tucked-away eateries, every corner of Osaka offers a new culinary adventure. Takoyaki, these little octopus balls, sizzling on a griddle, drizzled with this crazy Japanese mayo and dancing bonito flakes. They're a must-try, a bite-sized explosion of flavor that captures the essence of Osaka street food. And then there's okonomiyaki, a savory pancake, crammed with cabbage, meat, whatever you want, all slathered in a sweet and tangy sauce. It's comfort food at its finest, a dish that warms your soul as much as it fills your stomach. Smell that? That's okonomiyaki, a savory pancake crammed with cabbage, meat, whatever you want, all slathered in a sweet and tangy sauce. It's a dish that embodies the spirit of Osaka, unpretentious, hearty, and utterly delicious. Osaka's where you come to ditch the guidebook, Lose yourself in the maze of alleys and just follow your nose. Every turn reveals a new delight, a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. This city is a full-contact sport, a sensory overload in the best possible way. The sights, the sounds, the smells, they all come together to create an experience that's as exhilarating as it is satisfying. You're gonna get jostled, you're gonna get full, and you're gonna love every minute of it. Because in Osaka, food isn't just fuel, it's an obsession. It's a way of life, a passion that permeates every aspect of the city. It's a reason to connect, to laugh, to argue about which stand makes the best damn gyoza. It's a communal experience, a way to bond with friends and strangers alike over a shared love of good food. It's in the DNA of this city, and once you've had a taste, it gets under your skin too. So come to Osaka, bring your appetite, and get ready for a culinary adventure like no other. Because in Osaka, every meal is a celebration, and every bite is a memory in the making. Alright, let's get out of the urban jungle for a bit. We're heading to Mount Fuji and Hakone, a side of Japan that'll cleanse your soul. If your soul's into majestic views and volcanic hot springs, that is. Forget your concrete playgrounds and neon lights. This is about raw, natural beauty. The kind that makes you feel insignificant in the best way possible. You're a speck against this iconic peak. A blip in the long, strange trip of existence. And yeah, it's touristy, especially during climbing season. But trust me, battling the crowds to witness Fuji's shadow stretch across the land at dawn, worth it. There's a reason this mountain has inspired artists and poets for centuries. It's a primal connection, something in our DNA that makes us stare in awe at something so much bigger than ourselves. Now, if you're like me, you appreciate a good soak after a long day, preferably with a view. Enter Hakone, a volcanic hot spring paradise nestled in Fuji Hakone-Izu National Park. We're talking steaming onsens with panoramic mountain vistas. Imagine sinking into those mineral-rich waters, letting the stress melt away as you breathe in the crisp mountain air. Yeah, it's that good. But Hakone's not just about relaxation, although that's a damn good reason to go. Hop on the Hakone Ropeway, a cable car that glides over volcanic hot springs and offers some seriously breathtaking views of Fujisan. Look, I'm not a big cable car ride kind of guy, but even I can admit this one's special. It's like a front row seat to nature's own fireworks display, minus the noise and the crowds. Speaking of views, Lake Ashi is another Hakone highlight. This crater lake, formed by a volcanic eruption centuries ago, offers postcard-worthy reflections of Mount Fuji on a clear day. Take a cruise across the lake, rent a paddle boat, or find a quiet spot on the shore to soak it all in. It's the kind of place that makes you want to ditch your phone, crack open a beer, and just be present. And when you're ready for a little adventure, hike up to the Chireto Pagoda. This 5-storied pagoda, built as a peace memorial, offers jaw-dropping views of Mount Fuji framed by cherry blossoms in the spring. Trust me, the climb is worth it. Just try not to blow your knees out getting there. You'll want to be able to enjoy the onsen afterwards. Let's talk Hokkaido, the northernmost of Japan's main islands. If you're picturing snow-capped mountains, pristine powder for skiing, and seafood so fresh it'll make you slap your mama, you're on the right track. Hokkaido is where the Japanese go when they want to escape the city and reconnect with nature's wilder side. This is a land of wide-open spaces, dramatic landscapes, and a certain frontier spirit that you won't find in Tokyo. Winter here is legendary. We're talking about the Sapporo Snow Festival, a spectacle of towering ice sculptures that draws millions of visitors every February. Imagine a city transformed into a frozen wonderland, a testament to human creativity and the sheer ephemeral beauty of ice. But Hokkaido isn't just about snow and ice. Come summertime, the landscape explodes in a riot of color as lavender fields bloom in Furano and rolling green hills beckon hikers and cyclists alike. For you adrenaline junkies, Hokkaido is a skier and snowboarder's paradise. Forget those crowded slopes you're used to. Here, you'll find untouched powder, challenging runs, and a sense of adventure that's getting harder and harder to find these days. Niseko is the name whispered in hushed tones among powder hounds. This legendary resort boasts some of the best powder snow in the world, attracting skiers and snowboarders from across the globe. But even if hurtling down a mountain at breakneck speed isn't your thing, There's plenty to keep you entertained in Hokkaido's winter wonderland. Go snowshoeing through silent forests, try your hand at ice fishing, or warm up in a traditional onsen as snowflakes fall gently around you. Just remember to pack your long underwear and your sense of adventure. Hokkaido in winter is not for the faint of heart, but it's an experience you won't soon forget. Now let's talk about the food. Hokkaido is a seafood lover's dream come true. Think crab legs as thick as your arm, melt-in-your-mouth uni, sea urchin, and the freshest sushi you'll ever taste. Head to Otaru, a charming port city known for its historic canal and its abundance of seafood restaurants. Wander through the streets, following your nose to the aroma of grilling scallops and steaming bowls of ramen. Don't be afraid to try something new. Hokkaido is known for its unique culinary creations, like jingisukan, grilled mutton, and soup curry, a spicy, flavorful curry soup that will warm you from the inside out. And if you're feeling adventurous, wash it all down with a glass of sake, brewed locally with the purest water imaginable. Just remember, pace yourself. You'll want to save room for seconds. So, there you have it. A taste of Japan, from the neon-drenched streets of Tokyo to the serene beauty of Mount Fuji and the untamed wilderness of Hokkaido. We've only scratched the surface, of course. This is a country that rewards repeated visits, a place where you can spend a lifetime exploring and still feel like you've only just begun to understand its complexities. But for now, let's raise a glass to the land of the rising sun, to its ancient traditions and its modern marvels, to its vibrant culture and its breathtaking natural beauty. And most importantly, to the people who welcome visitors with open arms and a generosity of spirit that is truly inspiring. Until next time, Japan, kanpai.